Hey guys, I'm Nikki Sizemore. Welcome to my kitchen and welcome back to my channel. Today we're making a recipe that is perfect for entertaining. We're making an easy fig chutney recipe with port and walnuts. Sounds really fancy, but it is so easy to make and it makes for the best appetizer. So I love entertaining. We always have friends over. I love planning the menus and making the meal, but do you wanna know what I hate? Making the appetizers. Appetizers are always the last thing on my list. They're always the thing I forget about, and yet at the same time, I love offering my guests something really delicious when they walk in the door, something that can pair with a cocktail, and that's where this fig chutney is a lifesaver because you can make it weeks in advance. It stores really well in the fridge. And then all you have to do is put it in a pretty jar or bowl and serve it with a good quality wedge or two of cheese, and voila, appetizers are served. The chutney is also delicious over roasted pork or turkey. I love it in grilled cheese sandwiches. It is going to rock your grilled cheese sandwich world. It's super easy to make. We're going to simmer dried figs in port with spices. It smells just like Christmas as it cooks, and then add some nutty, crunchy walnuts at the end. The result is a spiced kind of jam that is so delicious. I can't wait to show you guys how to make this easy fig chutney recipe. I hope it becomes a staple in your kitchen like it is in mine. So let's head to the kitchen. And if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. That way you won't miss out on any of my easy, wholesome, naturally gluten-free recipes. If you click that little notification bell, you'll be notified every time I post a new video.
First, let's prep our figs. You'll want to use dried mission figs for this recipe, and you want to remove this little stem end, which is really tough. So I like to go through and just chop off those stems and then go back and coarsely chop the figs. This does not have to look perfect. It's all going to get cooked down. Once the figs are chopped, we are going to transfer them to a small pot and then prep the rest of our ingredients. We need 1 cup of ruby port. Ruby port is a younger port. It's got delicious fruity aroma and sweet flavor. It pairs so well with the figs. We're also going to add some water, some maple syrup for sweetness, and some salt. Now for the spices, I've got a cinnamon stick, half a bay leaf, half of a star anise, which is one of my favorite spices, and then some orange peel, and I'm just going to remove this with a vegetable peeler. Now instead of adding these spices whole and then having to fish them out of the chutney, I'm just going to tie them up into cheesecloth, and this is going to make it really easy to remove them at the end. Nestle that spice bundle right into the mixture, give everything a stir, and then we're going to bring this to a simmer. Let this cook using your wooden spoon to smash up the figs every now and then until the figs are soft and the mixture is thickened. It'll take about 15 to 20 minutes. Discard that spice bunch, remove the pot from the heat, smash up the figs just a little bit more. You can always add another splash of water if you want a looser consistency, and then add chopped toasted walnuts. And the walnuts are gonna give the chutney such an awesome texture and flavor. Let the chutney cool, and then I like to spoon it into pretty jars, or you could just spoon it into a bowl. These jars are the perfect hostess gift or holiday gift, and as I mentioned, the chutney makes for a super simple appetizer. I like to arrange it on a serving board with some cheeses. Here I have a brie, a parmesan, and a gruyere cheese. You can add some more dried figs and walnuts so people know what they're getting, and this is such a beautiful, festive, and easy start to a meal. It pairs perfectly with a cocktail or a glass of wine. It's also a lovely cheese course for after dinner, and the chutney on its own is awesome with meats or grilled cheese.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this fig chutney recipe becomes a staple in your house like it is in mine. I've included a link below to the full recipe. You can also find a ton of other recipes on my website at FromScratchFast.com. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you next time.